Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com with match number 1 with the Days Wasted modern version. See if this actually works or if it's going to be a miserable failure. It's going to be a fun experience nonetheless. So yes, we'd like to play first. Hopefully it'll lead to something good too. This is perfect. This is exactly what you want to see. We'll keep it. And probably not do anything first turn. We want a Liliana's Caress to hit, and then we have double Burning Inquiry. It's going to be a very brutal start. So let's see what we're up against. I'd love to go up against a non-control deck, one that does not run Spell Snare, so that we can get this Liliana's Caress out. Like, I'd love to see Burn or Affinity, or, well, Burn might be a little bit of an issue. There we go. Looks like it could be like a Soul Sisters type build, and it's going to get eaten alive. I'm going to call it right now. So we're just going to go get, this one can go get, we want red. So we want a red source no matter what. So we're going to go get Steam Vents. We'll get a Blood Crypt right now. And here we can just go get a basic island. No, I still want another red source, I think. Because we still have access to get another blue source. I can't get a basic island anyway, you silly Kevin. You used the wrong one. We'll get a mountain. And it's going to be a Liliana's Caress. And our opponent is in for a beating here with double Burning Inquiry. I mean, that's... all those are going to be 6 damage each. Unless you can somehow just kill the Liliana's Caress right off the bat. I mean, these are the hands, though, that... And we could still... Tablet of the Guilds. Okay. I guess that's, white, blue. I've not a clue what we're up against here. That's probably an anti-burn card. It's going to be good versus us for sure. Noxious Revival is going to be kind of nice because we can get back whatever. But I don't want to get rid of land, so that's why we're going to use Burning Inquiry right now, because we're just going to go get a Steam Vents. Or Watery Grave at this point. I still think Steam Vents is better. Steam Vents. And that way, I guess I didn't need to slam that quite yet. We'll Burning Inquiry. I might want to wait to cast green in here. And Ghost Quarter past the exile Detention Sphere. We did lose our other Burning Inquiry, but we have the Days Undoing, which is perfect. So we can just Faithless Looting here, sure. We did lose a Noxious Revival as well, but again, this is exactly where our hand starts getting, with Days Undoing, fills everything back up. We will discard a Faithless Looting and possibly just the Quicken. Because I want to hit land drops. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Quicken. So I guess I didn't need to Steam Vents here. Because we want the other 2 cards. Do you know what? I could have actually just put a land back on top. No, okay. Wall of Omens is going to get him a card. I don't care. Hallowed Fountain and Serum Vision. So, wow, Tablet of the Guilds is pretty decent in a maybe it's time for me to pull these out of my bulk. I have what's called bulk and true bulk, and usually these are sitting in what's called bulk. True bulk is your vanilla creatures that have no chance of ever seeing play. So Tab of the Guilds, that seems like a very powerful card against like Burn, for sure. I might just Days Undoing here. Might as well use a Probe. Do I even care about a Probe, though? Yeah, we want to hit a Simian Spirit Guide. Supreme Verdict, Vendilion Click. Okay, so it's going to be a Venser type deck. And this will be nice. We can hit 2 Waste Knots. And I guess you can click me for that Days Undoing, though. We do need to go get a basic Swamp. There's a Waste Knot. And a Waste Knot. You can't even click me quite yet, though. Perfect. Detention sphere on my waist knots. Yeah, I guess we saw that coming. Duh. But he has 6 cards in hand, and we have... Jeez. Did I just do it on his turn? And then it gets countered? So after his draw steps when we're going to do it. Oh, I can't even do it. I don't have the mana for it. That was silly of me. Got the wrong mana with the Swamp. Oh, wait, so we're getting used to this deck. It's another Tablet of the Guilds. He's going to gain a lot of life. And I need blue for my Desperate Ravings, too. A little quicken. Sure, why not? I don't think do I need another Caress at this point? He's still missing lands. I'd hate to run into another Detention Sphere for my Liliana's Caresses. But we'll do it. And we just Desperate Ravings right now just to hit a... Oh, I can't even... Desperate Raving costs 3. Yeah, we need this. Semi-Spirit Guides are really good in this. So... Yeah, he's still going to tap out. Oh my, did he have that in hand? I just didn't know it. What an annoying deck. Detention Sphere, Detention Spheres. I think we're just going to lose this now without a win condition. We still have 2 of each. So I've been playing absolutely the wrong possible route. And we're just going to use one now, I guess. We don't Desperate Ravings now. We got to... He still is missing... Do we Faithless Looting here, though? Yeah, I think Faithless Looting's better. We'll discard those 2. That way we can quicken in a turn. But now if he has the Vendilion Clique, we're just done. I've misplayed this big time. Oh, it comes into play tap, so we're still okay. Alright, so we need to land. Well, we're just going to use all of our mana, right? Hate to give him a new hand. We get rid of... Well, he just shuffles back everything in. So we don't even need to use the Seeming Spirit Guides unless we want a Desperate Ravings for something. Now, these are worthless now. So we can easily just Faithless Looting. Yeah, that worked out better, because that gets us a land. And now Day's Undoing. This has got a counterspell. No, okay, so sweet. That fills back up our hand. It gives him 8 cards, though. We've got rid of 2 Seeming Spirit Guides. And he'll discern visions. I mean, he's got to go back now and try to find more relevant stuff. We have to find another Lunai's Caress or a Waste Not. Detention Spheres, typically not a very played card in Modern. I mean, this isn't a very played deck. This is one of those ones you just shake your head when you you queue up with a new deck and then go up against this like heavy control based deck that now I think probably has a handful of counters. And I'm just shocking and fetching a lot here. Polluted Delta will thin out our deck some more. Guess we'll Faithless Looting. We can get rid of a land now. And I don't think I need a Desperate Ravings quite yet. We'll get Taxing Probe, see what he has in his hand. He'll click. I don't even care if he clicks me. Click's actually good versus me with so much life. We absolutely need to find like another... Gets rid of the Day's Undoing. I don't know if that's quite the right play. Detention Sphere again. Detention Sphere, Detention Sphere, Detention Sphere, Detention... All the Detention Spheres. I know what we're bringing in. We can Faithless Looting here. Do we even have any basics I can get here? No, I don't. Yes, I do, an island. And we'll get Taxing Probe again. And Sealed Path, Wall, Detention Sphere. And there's a Faithless Looting, but I think I'd rather just flash one back rather than Burning Inquiry. Or maybe we just like to cast a Faithless Looting. Jeez, I think we discard the Reforge the Soul and a Dark Deal is fine. And still don't have... Guess we just Burning Inquiry. Oh, geez, it got rid of both of them. That other than we can Reforge the Soul now. And only got rid of... Didn't really get rid of anything on our opponent's part. So Celestial Colonnade, he's just going to try for a kill. Yeah, that's probably smart. Puts us down to a 3, makes it so we can't do anything crazy with our life total. So I got to try to kill him on this turn. Which means I have to Noxious Revival, Reforge the Soul. Or do I care? Do I care about Noxious Revival because I could just quicken into it? Yeah, I don't think I care about it. We can quicken into it on his turn. We hit a land. So I don't know if there's any way I can get out of this. We've used all of our options. The other Burning Inquiry and Liliana's Caress, Waste Knots. Waste Knots don't even help us. Alright, we'll concede. What would we have drawn into with a bunch of cards? Yeah, we need that Waste Knot. He's just going to bring in a lot of counter magic. So we are just going to Leyline the Void. Do we care about Leyline the Void? I don't think I care. It's Surgical Extraction. We'll bring in. Crypt Incursion I don't need. Rakdos Charm I don't need. Tassiger actually seems really good. He can Detention Sphere it though. And maybe like we'll take out a number of Desperate Ravings and Faithless Lootings. Waste Knot actually doesn't even seem... Yeah, the Waste Knot's still good. Noxious Revival's still good versus this. Reforge the Soul's still fine. I still think it's Faithless Lootings we take out. Well, it's still his card card advantage versus him. Because Tasker, he's going to take out his paths. I'm actually going to take out a Dark Deal. I'll submit this. But I'm sure there's just a ton of counter magic. We keep this. This is perfect. We need a Reforge the Soul, though. But this allows us to... Or a way to discard some cards. But we can just go get a Water Grave here. And Liliana's Caress. Actually, Waste Not might have been better. But if this could allow no Spell Snare, yeah, no Spell Snare on the Waste Not. And now we Waste Not. We just need a way to actually cast things now. Needs to be like a dark deal. Again, I'm sure he's just piling up counter magic now. And we need to get rid of these lands as soon as possible. But Surgical Extraction should get rid of his messy cards. I want to see a Detention Sphere in the graveyard. But no Detention Sphere, unless he's just keeping up that counter magic again. We'll go get red, red, black, black, blue Steam Vents here. There's a Faithless Looting. That'll be nice. And I think we just Faithless Looting right now. And this other Waste Not seems to me to be a bit overkill. Come on, we need... like a Taxing Probe at least. But now we're out of cards. Negate, Detention Sphere, Nevermore. Ugh. Well, I've got lands now. Plenty of sources. 3 blues, 3 reds, 2 blacks. I hate for him to Detention Sphere my Waste Not. We need a Burning Inquiry. He'll just negate it though, I'm sure. I think I want the Blood Crypt up. So we're gonna Faithless Loot. Flashback. There we go. We'll get rid of the... He just negates it though, the Days Undoing. See me Spirit Guide in the land? Sure. But this is not looking good for us. Ghost Quarter is annoying, but we can still get a card out of it. I'd hate to get clicked here, because he's just going to throw up that negate. So what we need to do is we need to hit a Burning Inquiry one of these years. We'll cast this for free. Still has a negate, Nevermore, Detention Sphere. There we go. This should do it. I'm sure he negates this. Perfect. We'll get rid of every negate. He's got, whoa, 4 of them. So those are gone. He's Sphinx Revelation, Seraphim Visions, Opportunity, Nevermore, Nevermore, Nevermore. This literally kills us. These decks. He kills us with either just Celestial Colonnade. That's it. I wish I had a Ghost Quarter, because we could just get rid of him. And he plays a lot of like Nevermore type cards. This does fill up his hand, but it will fill up my hand even better. And there's a Tassiger. That'll be nice to draw. Or to play. And I don't have any cards in the graveyard, but that should be pretty easy. See if he's going to Serum Visions. Gains a lot of life off those tablets. I'm surprised he kept him in. Well, we do have somewhat of a damage-based deck. Another Celestial Colonnade. And here comes probably a Detention Sphere. Hope on the Leon's Caress, not the Waste Not. Alright, cool. Because Waste Not's more powerful. Even though I don't have any way to really deal with it. So, Elixir Immortality, that... I'm not a mill deck, buddy. I think he thinks I'm a mill deck, but... we are a damage-based deck. I hate to put out all these Waste Nots yet. This will let us see if he's got another Detention Sphere. He's got nothing. Whole lot of nothing in his hand. But we have a whole lot of nothing either. Do you even have a legal target? Yes, we do. We can go get a regular Swamp. He can just Celestial Colonnade here pretty soon. I think we just play a Quicken to put a card in the graveyard. Reforge the Soul can happen next turn if he doesn't draw in anything. So 1, 2, 3. I think what we'll do is we'll just Tasigur. Or Double Waste Not. I think Double Waste Not's actually better. And hope he doesn't draw into that Detention Sphere. So, if he just activates the Celestial Colonnade, we should be good. Yeah. So he's going to try to go for a two-turn kill, so we have to kill him now. Which I don't think is actually possible before the Celestial Colonnade eats us. So we got to figure out a way how to deal with the Celestial Colonnade. Whether it be through... because nothing in our deck has flying. I think we just might lose. Because, I mean, we're down to 1 life anyway. I don't know if this is... is there any way to... we'd have to chain off with a lot of Liliana's Caresses. And that might actually work. We're going to get a ton of mana here. So we will go to 1. And I think we actually need to use as many of the non-red sources as possible here. And keep up. We want blue sources too. Black should be easy to generate. And so we'll reforge the Soul. And we need those Liliana's Caresses. Can I really not generate any of this stuff? Still need Lily's. Lily's Caresses is what I still need. And I need to hit them all. That's one of the problems with the mana here. I can't really do much with it. Like, the Tasker would be nice here. Well, we could cast for free, and then I really wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Needed this to happen a turn earlier. And I think I just do Dark Deal here. Like, well, exile this. No. Yeah, we do. It's mana. And, well, I guess the Liliana's Caress end up being the good card, because we're going to get a lot of triggers here off of the Waste Nots. And then I guess we just start surgically extracting everything. That's the bad part, is we can surgically extract his entire library, but he's got both the Colonnades out already. So we needed this to happen earlier. Get rid of the Celestial Colonnade. Too bad it can't hit the battlefield. And so he's got detention spheres. None of them are in his graveyard. He only has 3 detention spheres to begin with. So the next like best thing to do is get rid of like a... Yeah, I don't think we're going to mill him out. Walls, tablets, Nevermores. There's not a Nevermore in there. There's Howled Fountains left. Another waste knot. At this point, I don't know if it's really going to do it. There's the crest, though, so we might actually get this if we can somehow get stuff back. So we do have a Quicken that we can cast stuff, but I don't know if it's going to be enough mana. Yeah, we don't have the mana for it. Might need to think of a better win condition. Liliana's Caress is fine. I don't have any more discard, though. We can waste not. We can Tassiger. Does Tassiger do anything? Tassiger gets back a Dark Deal. But he gets to choose. So I think we just need a Faithless Loot. And there's another Luna, and we get rid of the lands for sure. But unfortunately, I think I'm just going to run out of... We need another Dark Deal, and we need it off of 2 cards. I don't even know if that's going to do enough, because we'd have to somehow reforge the soul, and we won't have the mana back for it. So is Faithless Looting the best way? Yeah, Faithless Looting goes through the most cards. And is all the Seeming Spirit Guides gone? There's a Burning Inquiry. Does that do enough? But I think we're at... We need to hit like Dark Deal off this Burning Inquiry. Or a Seeming Spirit Guide. Jeez, look at MTGO freak out with all the stack. F7 already. F7. F7 does not work. All right, we'll lag out here instead. Thanks, MTGO. You're a lovely software. I'm just spam clicking. Maybe I shouldn't spam click here. Didn't I already yield to these things? Maybe a Perforos is what I need in this deck. Oh, there we go. There's some mana. Or a Damnable Pact. Maybe a Damnable Pact is what's needed. He's down to a 12. A Reforged the Soul would have done it here now. Still miss the... Guess we just use these things. Surgically Extract. His can't do planes. We'll do Serum Visions. That actually hurts me. Man, I shouldn't have even done that to get rid of him, because now Dark Deal is a lot less. And we can't Reforge the Soul. We can on his upkeep, though, through a Quicken if we have the mana. And we don't. So, guess it's just another Burning Core and help for a Dark Deal. And try to hit these triggers again. Oh, come on, MTGO. You can do it. No, you can't do it. F7 does absolutely nothing. Glad for the tip there, MTGO, about an F7. As it wigs out. Uh, maybe if I, like, reduce this, the image will go down? Hey, we got him down to perfect. I didn't even notice that. That was 12, huh? We actually pull it off. Oh, that's awesome. Well, we won one game already against a semi-controlish deck. Gosh, Leyline of the Void actually seems pretty awesome. Does it? I don't even care. Dark Deal can't come out, though. 100% can't come out. Taziger actually... No, Taziger still seems alright. Maybe it's just Quicken. I'm going to get rid of a Quicken. Maybe all the Quickens instead of Faithless Looting. Bring back into Faithless Looting. I think they're necessary. So what is the weak link? What is the weak link? Taziger number 2. I guess. I'll submit this. I'm probably going to die due to clock out because the triggers... F7 worked on Liliana's Caresses, just not on Waste Nots. We play this, right? Yeah, I don't even need surgical extractions here. So there's Serum Visions. We can get rid of it if we want. I don't think we get rid of surgical extractions or serums. Well, we'll start the process. Feel kind of bad for him having to wait all that time. I'm sure he's just going to leave up negates and stuff. Is there a card? Yeah, I could just use cards that can get rid of those. We'll go get a Blood Crypt here. And, geez. We can just go get a basic, or I'll tap it. Into play tapped here. He'll probably negate this. We'll Noxious Revival it back on top. We get rid of the negate. So he's got Sphinx Revelation, Detention Sphere, Nevermore. So you can play a Nevermore here, though. But we've got rid of all of his ways to negate stuff now. Alright, yeah, Sphinx is Nevermore. Sphinx actually helps us. Elixir of Immortality. That should work. I just have to play this fast now. I hope he just doesn't Nevermore here. And Name Waste Not. So see what he names. Please name Liliana's Caress. Okay. But you can Detention Sphere is the problem. We'll Waste Not. I'm sure he'll Detention Sphere it, though. Elixir, Detention Sphere. Just keep playing lands and passing the turn, I guess. He's down 2 cards. It does not like he's very heavy. He's going to Sphinx for 2. Tablet of the Guilds. And Wall. Okay, that's fine. Geez, yeah, without Celestial Colonnade, the deck seems pretty weak. I wish I could just Burning Inquiry and then Celestial Colonnade that with the Surgical Extraction. Do we Quicken Dark Deal? Maybe I shouldn't have played that land. We'll do it in his draw step. Only gives me one card, though. We need to find a Days Undoing. Cerevision Sphinx's Wall. Gives him 2 cards. It's a Flooded Strand, so that's good. We can't play this Liliana's Caress, so that's terrible. I'll go ahead and sack this. Probably should get out a red source. Seems like we're low on the red sources. Faithless Looting's fine. Both of those are bad. But now we have to play fast. And Liliana's Caress is going to really make it hard for me too. Oh, so he got everything, all those back with the Elixir of Immortality. And see if he's got like a Vidillion Click. Nevermore, naming Days Undoing is what I would do. So Enchantment Hate, huh? Oh, geez. Yeah, Waste Not. Now I can't win. Just Tasker is the only way I can do so. That is very annoying. And Days Undoing is going to help him as much as me. Those Nevermores. Annoying cards. No Tasker yet. No way I can cheat those in with Nevermore Lockout. What a mean deck. This is definitely what they consider a permission deck. So I need to get rid of his Vidillion Click and his... Celestial Colonnades. And then he can't beat me. And then it's just down to Tasker Beatdown, I guess, would be the... So here we will just play a Bloodstain, thin out some more. We can just Faithless Looting, I guess. We don't need any... These Dark Deals are repetitive. So... I want to make him discard a card. So we're going to Faithless Looting again. We need Burning Inquiries or Tassiger. We can, at this point, discard another... Oh, geez, not Dark Deal. We want Swamp. And... I guess just Simian Spirit Guide. Because now we have to probe. Detention Sphere, Nevermore, Venser, Celestial Colonnade is in his hand. Unfortunately, we can't surgically extract it. But we need that out of his hand. Well, we can Reforge the Soul next turn. 58 seconds left. I highly doubt I'm going to get just timed out. Wonder if, on their Celestial Colonnade anyway, I can't beat the Celestial Colonnades. And that's going to be a game. Anywho, so we probably need something, another win condition. What is it, like a Perilous Vault or a, I don't know, Oblivion Stone? Anything that we can take care of opposing... No, why should I even worry about Nevermores and Detention Sphere? They're played in like 0.0001% of the metagame. We'll go on and play one more before... I got to go to a tournament here, but we'll play one more game and see if we can get a better matchup than a permission deck. Anyway, this has been Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.